Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. For three, Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 5.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now the Rockets with it. It's a 3-point game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Halliburton. And that one hits back iron. Goes up from the top of the key. And Kevin Durant again. 11 points in the game.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
That one drops for him. Here's Nembhard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that will incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Outside for Durant. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 4. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. KD's shot is good.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changing it up here. Pacers trail by 4. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Hits it from three-point range. Nemhard's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. 8 points for him.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
A nice shot by KD.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 12.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
KD, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. KD's got 24. And Siakam throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Great defense that time from Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Pass to Eason. Misses the 3. Indiana leading. Van Vliet brings the double team. It's Bradley on the wing. Now Shepard. Back to Bradley. And stolen by Şengün. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good. And so here is Houston. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Van Vliet looking around. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson throws it down.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
It's a close game here in Houston. Pass to Shepard. Doubled by Smith. To the paint. Shoots from 8. Gets some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allen. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible. That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Pacers making a switch here. The Rockets leading. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Back to Halliburton. Pulls up, high post. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pacers trailed by 4.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Durant feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Smith. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. Durant, the long-range shot, finds its mark.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
It's rebounded by Nesmith.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Halliburton outside. Down low. Here's Nembhard. And that one, good. Nembhard's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pacers.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. KD, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
First up, quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Are perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Shoots it. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. Here's Neesmith. And it's Durant with the rebound. The powerful flush by Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Kevin.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. It's Nembhard on the wing. Outside for Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And that's good. Andrew Nembhard for three. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
To the middle. Siaka, right side. Halliburton at the elbow. Here's Nembhard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nembhard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's KD. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Durant's got 39. Indiana leading by 4. Outside Mathurin. And the wide open shot from McConnell. A three-pointer off the mark.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's Bradley on the wing. Halliburton outside. There's the pick. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and one opportunity.
Pacers have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Outside for Halliburton. Over Şengün. And it's Halliburton missing. It's trailed by 3. Tries it from the top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really batting hard now.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana and is
57.
and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Mathurin. And it's Durant missing. McConnell scanning the floor. Siakam outside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, KD. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Durant's got 48.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Now Neesmith. And he drives in. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Allie, thank you so much.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Finney-Smith with it. From about 19, and they pick up the 2.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Siakam. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Durant fires. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Durant buries the jumper.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the game. Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Durant, and he misses the J. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by KD. Halliburton fires. Just 5 on the clock.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant knocks down the three.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Another shot. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
It's stolen by Eason. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
So Houston wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall